Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Chatter. No, it's been a minute, but don't worry about it. I'll catch you up on what's been going on, which is not much of anything except me getting used to not feeling well and, that type of thing. And also, I want to say this, although I have not been doing videos, which I'm picking back up on starting today, um, the show has just been kind of like sucky for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I still know I like reality TV. I think I just feel like I'm repeating the same story for whatever. Every episode is like the same thing. So anyway, listen, I'm here to give you the my retake or my recap on Heart and Soul Hustle Houston. You know what I'm talking about, season 2, episode 9, Two Sides to Every Story. So we begin this episode off with Ro and Latoya, and they with Alicia, and they sitting her at the table, and they ask such a crazy question. If we knew something about you, would you want us to tell you, to bring it to you? Girl, yeah, hell yeah, y'all supposed to be my friends. So anyway, they start telling her that LaBria said that Josh told Will told Josh, whoever told her that LaBrie cheated on her man, on Will last year. And Elena's like, what are you talking about? What? She was like, yo, that's not what he's saying. When I was holding it down, when I was doing everything with every whatever that thing is, what's the name of their whatever that line is, whatever it is that she do, she take whatever that is that behind her business. She was busy doing that. Apparently, while he was hoeing and doing other stuff. So she said that she was real upset by that. And she said, when I catch up with LaBrie, I'm going to meet up with her and see why she said that. And why would she come tell y'all before she come tell me? I don't understand it. So they was like, and why y'all talking about? She said, because she said that shit she said it on camera. He said that you cheated on him on camera. She was like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. So we at Chloe's now. She had like a big ass baby. So Chloe, she's going over to Jordan's house. And she can't get in. So he said, look, she forgot the code. So they having their date night. And she's talking about this their date night. She glad to spend time with him. And they started talking about the event that they was there with all that red on last week or whatever. And she said, that look good to you? What I look like? Did you want to eat me up? She need a lot of compliments. You ought to know you bad. Well, you don't. I ain't asking that. That nigga, he ain't gonna tell me. I mean, if he tell me that I look nice, I'm cool with it. I mean, but if he don't, I look good to me. So anyway, she said, yeah, I wonder, you look so good, we wanted to jump each other bones. So she said, let me tell you, when all the girls met up, they was talking about how messy I am and don't nobody like me and I ain't no good friend. I wouldn't appreciate that. And so he said, yeah, I heard a little bit about it from Latoya or whatever. She said that she told you that she was upset or something about her father, and you told her she stopped crying. And you brushed her off and told her she needed to stop all that crying, all that damn crying. And she said that hurt her more because, you wasn't there when she needs you. So anyway, Chloe said she sent Latoya and Ro texts saying that she apologized, and Latoya was like, okay, we can make it, but she said she ain't never heard shit from Ro. So her and Jordan sit down and they toast they want to toast to either moving in, marriage, a baby, or living together. So she asked him, he said, living together. Then, no, I think he said baby first. And then she said living together. So I was like, Chloe, please. I mean, I'm just saying you ain't no bad shape, but come on, you got a kid. that's 4 years younger than your boyfriend. And I think you got twin girls or some shit. You got somebody. They almost teenagers. You damn near. Ain't you almost 50? You want to run behind the baby? I don't know, yo. I think you're just trying to keep this nigga. So anyway, they got a web page together called 17 Between, because it's 17 years in between the two of them. And it might not seem like no age difference to you now, Miss Chloe, but I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you, sidebar. When I was 30, maybe 40, I think I was 40, I met somebody who was 29, and he told me he was 29. I laughed my ass off. Do you know how long I messed with him? But it was a 10-year age difference between us, and I was older, and every now and then that shit would catch up. You know what I'm saying? He'll say some slick shit. Well, my generation, or I feel some type of. I'd be like, you don't remember this song? I wonder if I take you home, would you still be in love, baby? Because I need you tonight. Oh, then. Lisa and Lisa and the somebody coke gang or whatever. Well, anyway, he didn't know what the hell I was talking about. So it was little stuff like that, or I'd be tired and I don't want to do some shit. He want to do some shit. Well, I'm just saying. And this 17, it was 10 with me and him. This 17 with y'all, yeah, girl, you need to think that shit. So now we're at my Manera house. I don't know how to say her name. And her husband, I think his name is Norman. And it's morning. I guess they're getting dressed to go somewhere. Is that really how she walk around with them fuzzy ass pajamas on at home? I mean, I guess. So anyway, she started talking about how they need quality time. They've been busy because they're building this duplex, and they need to spend more time together. They're not having date nights, and she feel like whenever they got to do something, they always use the kids as an excuse. And she said that that's how they got the kids, spending date night, having time together. And he said, well, it's because we got kids now we got schedules. She said, no, I want to be more spontaneous. So anyways, the motherfucker's like, okay, look. So she just tell him we need to communicate, and I need to tell you that when you tell me shit about these kids and not being able to spend no time with me, I think it pushes me away from you. I ain't get that. I love a man who wants to spend time and put our kids first. So she said, when you do shit like that, she said, listen, I just don't want us to be like so-and-so. Everybody always got some fucking couple to reference. And I think she referenced Elena and, what's her name? Will or whatever his name is. So, she said, I don't want to start not liking you. So anyway, bam. So Toya meeting Jordan, they're going to pick up the ring. That bitch is bad. It's nice. I ain't really a friend of gold. I mean, I do. I like white gold or silver or what's the other one? Platinum. So Jordan is excited. So she said, who coming to this engagement thing? He said, just in me, the family. So she said she hoped that Nico come, because Nico don't fuck with his mama, because he said, you fucking with somebody that I'm supposed to be hanging out with. What? So anyway, she thinking that if they both feel like if it's an engagement, then Nico, Chloe's son, won't feel like, that Jordan running game on his mom. So we got Elena meeting up with Labrina. Labrina, I don't dislike her, but this bitch got an attitude, yo. She really think her shit don't stink. And it might not, but it do a little bit, because something in you seem to like or point out the characteristics of people, but you don't let nobody do it for you. I'll explain to you later. So anyway, they meet up and they hug. They don't really want to hug. So so Elena said, what's going on? She said, I'm hearing in the streets that you went and told the girls before calling me that my man saying that I cheated on him. She said, yeah, you cheated on him. And she said I was shocked. Why would you tell the girls before you tell me? She's like, well, I gotta tell you for. I don't know you nothing. I was like, damn, what's wrong with you? Look at she said, I didn't put you in this position. You in this position. She said, I didn't talk. It was brought up. It wasn't like I went to them and said something. Your name came up, and And before I knew it, I was explaining, you know. So she said, so Elena said, I don't know when our husband started to get so close. And she said they didn't start getting so close. He just needs somebody to talk to. So she let us know, LeBron, just because you walked away from the group don't mean they got to walk away from the group, but they still friends with each other. And what to me was said that, girl, my husband gonna keep talking to your husband so I can know your damn business. So anyway, it don't matter what I'm saying. What I'm saying about LeBron is, as soon as she had the opportunity to talk to her husband about what Elena told her at the meeting, none of that shit she said to her face to me was straight. Well, what she say? Cause what he say? Why the fuck do you care? Look at this big ass farm you sitting on. You got a kid. You outside with your pajamas and your coffee and your husband, and y'all happy with each other. Why the fuck you care what she said? She told you he was lying, but you gonna go back and y'all. So somebody lying. So she got receipts. So now, cause the husband said that her husband got receipts, that you know that the shit she said ain't legit. And then it was something about her face when she was down there. This So what he say? So this what he told me. You and your husband like two chickens. I don't like no man that's a fucking gossip. I'm telling you, I don't care if he my husband or not. But they was in that restaurant. She was like, girl, I don't owe you nothing. So Elena was trying to say, this is a platform that I'm building. And she said, they never started hanging with each other. Now they best friends. She said, you cut ties. We didn't. So you cheated on him too. That's all I'm telling you. That's what he told me. So she said he just trying to slander me. She said, listen, the whole time I was fucking with this dude. I'm married to him. I never even looked at the dude. I put everything I had into color du jour. So this when LaBria calmed down and she kind of like apologized a little bit. And she, you know, she said, so Elaine said, I just want to be whole. I don't want to fuck with this nigga. The paper, I just want to be whole. So we get back to Marina and Norman, and we see them arriving somewhere. It looked like a nice Airbnb. So he tell her it's date night, so she got a car, and he walks behind the seat and gets her seat. He said, I'll pack your overnight bag. She said, oh my God, he got me overnight bag. And see, this the shit about women that get on my nerves. She gonna say, I hope he got everything. Why the fuck do you care if he didn't? What do you need? You only gonna be gone for the day. So anyway, walk inside, and he done set up he done made a staycation at the tiki bar for her to show that he know he been busy and they been tired, blah blah blah. But I love you. Next. So, like I was, and then we back again to Labrino. I was saying her husband, they talking outside, and she said she was telling her about how Elena wanted her to be loyal, you know, to her, or should have told her what he said. I was like, man, you just look at your face, man. She's just digging for that business. I said, look, she's just eating that shit up. She said, yeah, she was telling me how she never looked at another man and how she put everything into, what's that shit called? Color du jour. And he's like, that ain't what she said. He said she was just the pictures. He was the one doing all the work. She's like, oh, God. He said, I got receipts. You say you got receipts, but where the fuck they at? So, again, why the fuck do y'all care about what's going on in somebody else's marriage? To me, Labrina seemed like she just not happy. I'm just telling you, to me. Or she seemed like she want to be the perfect one in the group or some shit. So anyway, we back with the therapist again. These bitches got a therapist every episode. And she was like, I know you getting tired of us, but the therapist reading with Ro, LaToya, and Cleo for a friend invention. So she there first, Ro talking. She's like, what is wrong with us? How come we can't do it? She's like, I don't know, but I'm going to see. And let me say the sidebar. Can't none of them wear no fucking clothes, though. None of them dress. Okay, Ro, yeah, you always got your titties out like the pedos and your stomach. But it look uncomfortable. I ain't going to say you not, but when I was 270 pounds and I wore clingy shit, man, I felt like a fucking hot dog. a sausage in some type of tight ass casing, so whatever. And then you too, Latoya, is you trying to give off like a y'all? All y'all need this second season. Y'all should have got y'all some people to help y'all put y'all clothes on. Yeah, I'm talking shit, but I mean I'm on YouTube, not real TV. I ain't on no show, but y'all be looking bullshit. I guess I had to say somebody dressed the best. Marina. None of y'all. Well, Marina, I would say she's next. I don't know. I think the road girl, she just love her body. She just happy she ain't fat no more. Okay, she just sticking them. So they get to talk and they was like, yeah, you was talking and we text you and you don't listen to us when we say we trying to tell you how we feel about you and how you come off and you this and you that. And Chloe do actually, she got a little attitude and shit though. She said, I wasn't carrying back no tails. Y'all wasn't my friend and y'all wasn't supporting me. And they said, we was supporting you. No, you wasn't. She said, well, I said I went off as I was mad. I'm off my ADH medicine because I'm trying to have a baby with Jordan, and Jordan and my son don't talk to me no more because I'm dating Jordan, and Jordan cheated on me not too long ago, and he don't want my mama and me and him to be friends, and I just don't know. What my kids to come home, they complain that I spend time with him, don't spend enough time with them. That's how things used to be. I just don't know. And Rose said, I don't want to hear all that shit, and I don't blame her. I text you. How many times I gotta say I'm sorry? I gotta say I'm sorry like 1,000 times. So the lady said, you say you're sorry, then you come back and try to clean it up with some bullshit. You say something super smart. You know, something out of the way that you shouldn't say. You know, like, just how you told them, how many times you want me to say it? Well, what y'all want me to do? Get on my knees, get on my hands, beg y'all? And then Rose said same shit. You say some shit, then you follow up with some bullshit, so there ain't no real apology. So anyway, Rose don't want to hear no more, and neither do I. So when she got up and left, so did I. So listen, I'll be back with you next week to see what else these hoes is howling about. They need to get it together. I just don't understand. If you're fortunate, you're on TV, you're doing your life supposed to be coming up, why the fuck do y'all argue about the same thing every week? I would be, who would I be like? I'd be a Tamara on this motherfucker. Well, now I'm Tamara at every event, but I come to some of that shit, but not all of it, because you're not about to give me no headache. And I think that's what I'm saying about the reality TV. With me getting older, this shit getting, I getting a little bit. So anyway, listen, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for 17 minutes and 50 seconds, and I love you for it, and I'll be back.